Hello everyone, welcome to Hugo's desk. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for being here. I can see already a lot of kind of familiar faces in the chat already. So yeah, today it's the return of the Honest Showreel Reviews. So we haven't done these in a while. We did a bunch of them during my 10th anniversary stream. But today we're gonna focus on just the showreel reviews, really. But yeah, I hope you can hear me well. Hope I'm streaming simultaneously on Twitch and on YouTube as well. Remember that I always have both chats open. So if you want to ask any questions, you can either do it on the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat. But keep in mind that normally there's more people on the YouTube chat, a lot more people on YouTube chat. Usually on Twitch I only have one or two people, but and always people ask me, why do I even bother streaming on Twitch? The only reason is because some people like to support the show by using their Amazon Prime subscription, and they can do that on Twitch. So that's why I still stream on Twitch. Thanks for Frey. Thanks Yoshi for telling me that. For the audio. The audio is great. That's good. So, today we are going to, as I said, do this. Sorry, I forgot to change one thing. It's already starting badly. I need to change this thing. Because as you can see on the little corner there, it's blue. No signal coming. You see, that's not nice. There you go. Now we have a signal coming. So yeah, today we are going to be doing showreel reviews. Those are the dates that we have. All the links are in the description if you want to be part of this. It's already fully booked today. We have 3 showreels to go through. And I believe the next session is 1 slot free, and then the other sessions are free. So you have all those dates. Those will be the only showreel reviews that we will have until the end of the year. As always, you can submit, you need to make an appointment. All the links are on the description of these videos. The appointments are by Google Calendar. And you have to confirm your appointment because I need to make sure we do have people. So I will put the link again. That's the, sorry, that's not the link. Sorry, apologies. I put the link. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that link. That was not the link I wanted to do. Sorry, the link I wanted to put is this one. Sorry, apologies for that. That's the link. So that's the Google Calendar link if you want to be part of these showreel reviews. So we still have one on the 16th of October. We have one on the 30th of October, one on the 13th of November, and the last one will be on the 27th of November. There won't be any showreel reviews in December because it's Christmas, so... So those are going to be the last 5 of the year, and then next year we'll continue, of course. The winners, Man is asking me, are the winners of the 10th anniversary stream announced? I have not announced them because I've contacted everyone. Not everyone replied to me, so I got 2 replies out of everyone that I contacted 5 people from the winners. Only 2 replied. I was waiting and hoping for people to, all of them reply to me so that I can announce them all together. So that's the problem. The Nuke course has already been shipped for the people that won, but the people that won the Nuke license, the Nuke X license, they never contacted me. So I'm not sure why. The Before and Afters magazine, I think Ian is already taking care of that. But I think I'm not gonna wait any longer. I think I'll just announce it. The people that I know that I can announce. So the other 2 people, so 3 have replied to me, 2 have not replied to me. So I guess I'll just wait a few more days, and if they don't reply to me, I'll just roll the dice again with the license with the Nuke. It is strange because it's not the Nuke Indie that I usually have on the Nuke streams. It's the Nuke X, which is a lot more valuable. So I don't know. I've emailed them twice now, the person. So I'm not sure. And then the other person of the Nuke course has not replied as well. So yeah, I knew this was something I did different. I didn't do online, and I guess I need to really consider if I'm gonna do it offline again, like I did this time. Because the stream was 16 hours, I kind of figured, okay, let's just make it offline. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, okay, cool. No Christmas stream? Well, I don't know, man. I maybe I can do one. I don't know. Like, that's a good idea, actually, isn't it? But will there be any people to watch that stream? This is Freyoshi is asking me no Christmas stream. That could be a good idea. You really, yeah, that's actually cool, actually. There's also other dates that I have not announced here on this list. I do have 3 Nuke This Construction streams as well. I have not made a banner yet. That's the only thing. But they are coming very soon. So that's the return of the Nuke This Constructions streams, which I haven't done in almost a year now. And so the first one will be on the 21st of October, the Nuke This Constructions. And then we have another one on the 4th of November. And then we have a final Nuke Deconstruction, Nuke This Construct. Sorry, no, not the 2nd of. Sorry, I've already. I need to do the banner. The first one will be on the 21st of October, so in about 20 days from now. Then the second one will be on the 4th of November, and then the third one will be on the 2nd of December. I think that's correct. 2nd of December. So the last one, and that last one, the 2nd of December, will be a Nuke This Construction around the new 3D system of Nuke. So it's going to be really exciting because I'm going to be showing and also going through the new 3D system of Nuke, which is imminent and it's coming out. So that's going to be quite nice to do. Yeah, so quite a lot of things coming through. I also wanted to announce as well that next week Friday, I'll be, where do I put my face? Sorry, in this corner? No, maybe that corner. I don't know. I don't know where I should put me. So next week on Friday, I'll be joined by Saint Walker, and we're going to be talking about this book, the Core Skills of Visual Effects Handbook from 2025. This is a really good book and a good resource. This is a free book. It's a book made for educational purposes, so it's a book created for schools and for teachers and lecturers to know what they should be teaching and how they should be teaching visual effects in 2025. But of course, this book is really helpful for artists as well, I think, because they can have a look at the main things they should be focusing on. I know a lot of people think this is a book for lecturers, but I actually think this book, which is free, it's a PDF. I have a physical version, but it is a PDF for free on the internet, and it's free because it's supported by the UK Screen Alliance and the BFI and the National Lottery, and so we're gonna have a really nice conversation. I'm gonna be joined by Saint. He was the creator of this book, and then we're gonna go through the book, and I'll be showing the book. I have, you guys remember when I did it with Victor Perez, I have this camera that you can see books. It's like an upper view camera that I have. And so we're going to go through this book and talk a little bit about it, and I'm going to ask him some questions. We're going to have a Q&A. So this is going to be a really, really nice session. It's not a normal day that we do sessions. It's on a Friday, but let's see how it goes. So it's next Friday on the 10th of October from 6 o'clock. So I'm really looking forward to doing this this construction, hey João, nice to see you. Hello there. So I'm really looking forward to that. Other things really quickly to just I haven't done a link to this yet. So the banner is done, but I haven't really announced it or put it on social media. I need to do that today. Other things, just to put them out of there before I continue. Remember, there's a giveaway, a Nuke giveaway, a Nuke course. So the giveaway is on the screen right now. That's the QR code in the link. I've put the link on the chats, both chats. It's also on the upper chat as well. So if you want to be part of this giveaway, even if you already have my new course, you can then go get the workshops, which is my brand new course. The workshops, which is now 8 workshops that is included on it. So it's a much larger course now. So if you want, you can join the giveaway. If you don't want to wait for the giveaway, you can also get one of my courses. Like the course is in discount, is on sale right now. And I have 2 courses. One of them is a Nuke compositing course, and the other one is the workshops course, which is just updated it with another workshop. So it has 8 workshops now. In total, there will be 12 workshops on it. So I'm still kind of working my way through the workshops and finishing them off there. So that's that. Also, like on other news, like I've just now just published the last VFX Notes podcast, so maybe check that out as well if you like. It's about Better Man. Me and Ian, we'd go in deconstruct Better Man for a while on the show as well, which is a really interesting film, and it's really good visual effects from Veta. And then I would say also to mention that for those of you that know, I've been streaming some games. So I'm basically playing Silent Hill F. So I've been playing Silent Hill F. I did 2 sessions now, and so I'll be continuing. I know I told you all guys that I opened a new channel just for playing games, but I had to give up on that because there was no way I could even get that off the floor. The channel was kind of dead. I couldn't get any monetization going on it. Couldn't reach the 4,000 hours a year. Like, I just gave up, and I'm just doing it on my regular channel. Whoever wants to watch it, they can watch it. So and if they don't want to watch it, they don't need to watch it. And so I've streamed twice. Not sure when the next stream will be. If I'm not too exhausted, I might do it after this, but we'll see. We'll see how the day goes. Yeah, best cover ever. Thanks, man. I know. I don't usually do these cringe covers from YouTube, but I kind of figured that since Silent Hill is like a series game and I love Silent Hill, I kind of wanted to make something funny with Silent Hill. One last thing that I want to just let you all know, like I've revamped the entire Patreon as well of my channel. So if you want to support the channel, this is really important to me because we're all facing a lot of difficulties, of course, but the channel, YouTube has really become quite a big problematic place for you to actually get monetization. It's really difficult right now. And also like sponsors kind of like go away. There's a lot of instability on YouTube right now. So I'm really focusing my attentions into Patreon to see if I can build my Patreon up. And so if you're interested, I have revamped completely the Patreon. I have not put the prices up. It's still the same prices, but you can get some exclusive content on Patreon for £3 a month, and you can also get even more exclusive content for £10 a month and ask questions and submit videos and everything. And if you really want something even more, you can also have a private call where we can do a private showreel review and basically it's like a mentoring call, really, because it's a private call. We could go through your career. We can talk about your career and everything. So that's the Patreon as well that I just revamped as well. I'll put the names of the Patreons later on in the stream as well for everyone to see as well. In the meantime, I wanted to just also, where is it? Sorry. I just need to find one thing. There you go. Now I found it. Sorry guys. I'm having a bit of a technical problem here. Just give me a second. Where is it? Why can't I see it? That's weird. Okay. This is very peculiar. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, there you go. Now I see it. Yeah, I was just about to say that these streams would not be possible without the support of BenQ. I had a glitch there, so BenQ Europe has been the one sponsoring these streams, these specific streams of the Honest Showreel Reviews. They've been doing that for 2 years now, and I can't thank them enough for the support. And because I wouldn't have had the time or do these streams if I wouldn't have had their contribution to try to make these streams a reality. So I really wanted to thank the team at BenQ Europe and also Vincent for supporting the show so much and keeping this alive. And I really grateful for BenQ for doing that. Without it, the Showreel Reviews wouldn't really exist. And so I can't stop. Yeah, I can't thank them enough. And with that in mind, like I'm gonna just roll a commercial from BenQ. It's a really short commercial. You guys probably seen it many times. But you know, they are the ones supporting the stream, so I'm going to like play their commercial, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, well, again, thank you so much, BenQ, for supporting the channel. And remember, and actually, someone on Twitch just mentioned that they bought the BenQ monitor. Thank you so much for doing that. So Necronis, I think that's how I pronounce it. You said, I'm watching you on my BenQ monitor, which I've got after your deep dive on them a long time ago. Thank you so much for supporting BenQ and supporting the show as well. Thank you so much, my friend. So also don't forget that if you are interested, I can't publicly post the code online, but if you're interested on a 10% discount on BenQ monitors, just contact me. I have a code that I can give away as an ambassador of BenQ, but I can only do it privately. They don't allow me to publicly put the code out. So just basically contact me on social media, on Discord or anywhere, and I can put you in contact with that code, and then you can do whatever you want with the code. That's not a problem. So okay, cool. So with this in mind, let's just carry on with the showreel reviews. I've talked way too much already. So let's just get them going. Apologize for the people waiting on the review session. We're always late here on the stream, so it's no surprise there. I think people are already used to it. Okay, but I'm gonna join them and see if they're here, and hopefully they are, and then we can keep going with this. Let's see here. So okay, where is it? Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna join and see if they are here. Hopefully they are. Yeah, they are here. Okay, cool. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry for the delay. I much appreciated that you've been waiting.
Good.
I'm so sorry. So, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about this. That you're gonna see me only now, but I will not be able to share my screen with you once we start the call. So I do apologize for that because I can't really share both on the stream and also on your call as well. I'm already streaming to two places. So if you don't mind,
I've got you on another screen up here so I can see.
It's a bit delayed, but yeah. So I'm gonna switch it off and just like do this. Where is it? How does I was used to zoom out again, and now I'm not. Where's the button? There is a button here. Oh yeah, there you go. No, pin. That's the one I want. So for myself, yes, exactly. So okay, cool. So I'm going to just put myself here, and hopefully this works. Hopefully it works. Okay, so there would be that one, and it would be this one. Yeah, there you go. And I think now both people on the chat can see me and you as well at the same time. And by the way, I've found the solution. It's just that it hasn't arrived yet. But I bought like this really little tiny converter that does HDMI to USB, and I'm going to use that to have a third connector so that I can actually talk to people and they can see me while I'm talking to them. So I've managed to find a way. It's just that it hasn't arrived yet. But anyway, how you doing, Mel? How you doing? Nice to meet you.
All good. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to be on the show. Yeah, I'm really good. I saw that you were doing a portfolio review, and one's never too far enough to get one. So I figured let me just throw it in there and see, because I need to make a new reel anyway. So it'd be good to hear some
cool
modern trends and what's going on.
Cool. And so I think you were supposed to do the review during my stream, weren't it? The 10-year anniversary, weren't you? Yeah. So apologies for that. It became unbearably delayed, that stream. And I
mean, it's a crazy endeavor for sure.
I know. I did it for 16 hours straight, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. But next year, I think I'm going to probably do 2 days instead of 1, so that I can have like a break between, and I can have so it's like a little festival thing with 2 days or something. So, okay, cool. So before we go into look into your work, and by the way, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to just play it so that people can see it. So just give me a second because where is it? Okay, it would have been that one, I think. So yeah, so that's the screen that I want to share. You probably see my screen right now, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, I put the wrong. Sorry about that. I've presented the wrong thing. Give me a second. Window. It would have been entire screen. There we go. Sorry. Now it's working. You'll probably now see just my screen. Cool. And in the meantime, I'm going to do the same for the people at home as well, for them to see just me and the screen as well. Okay, so while I'm going to put your showreel basically just looping, and so that people can watch it. Where is it? Damn, that's like I'm a bit slow today. Okay, so I'm a bit slow. Okay, cool. There we go. Now we have it. Okay. So I'm going to just put this looping. I'm going to remove the sound because I'll be flagged on YouTube if I don't remove the sound. Okay, cool. So everyone is now watching it as well, while we're watching it at the same time as well. So, Mel, why don't you mind me if I call you Mel or?
Yeah, Mel's good. Yep.
Okay. I saw that on the little corner on the name there, but I didn't know if it was Melbourne completely or it was just Mel. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
No, Mel's good.
So, Mel, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself first? Like, everyone is watching a showreel. Like, give me an intro of how long you've been doing this, where you're calling from.
Okay.
Give us a little bit of intro.
So I work right now at Bristol University at a place called My World, where we do a lot of research for virtual production and any kind of visual endeavors. I'm VFX Supervisor here, and I've been essentially a CGI generalist for about 10, 15 years. The last 10 years I've been in London, just doing freelance, really, working in commercial, just working on all kinds of ads. So like right now I've got like all kinds of I've done Clarks, I've done BT, EE, and I've essentially worked throughout the whole pipeline. I do like concepts, storyboards, animation, modeling, rigging, texturing, rendering, some composition. So my reel is always quite varied. And part of me always feels like maybe I should make like a bit of a specialist reel just for like certain elements, but I've always been in commercials, so I just kind of just mostly do it by brand. But I'm mostly into CGI and do a lot of illustration as well.
Okay, and so cool, man. Like, so what is it? Really reminds me of I've had showreels like this as well in the past where. Because I also mostly have done commercials all my career, and so I know exactly what you mean. Like you will have 10 different styles and 10 different things on your showreel that have no connection whatsoever. That's a very common thing for this type of reel. And so, okay, so you're showing me this showreel, and you want some feedback. But what's your plan? Like you already working, you have a position, so.
Yeah,
You want to make a new showreel. What's the purpose? Like, do you have any plans for that?
I'm trying to. I mean, essentially, I want to get all the work I've done at my new job. I've been here for about a year now, and I kind of want to start focusing my show reels into like different elements. Like, just have like, something about lighting, or do one about compositing, or focusing on different areas. And so it's just been a bit of a journey trying to figure that out. And I also, I've been so busy, I haven't actually thought about it that much. So it's just kind of up in the air right now.
Okay, okay. And so and so are you looking for getting it, because this said 2024, when you say that you maybe want to do a specialization thing, like, is that because you think you could do several show reels, or just one about one single thing? Is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah, I think I could do one of just one one thing, but I'm also my biggest problem is like the indecision, really, because at my job now, I mean, I've done like some environmental designs and some CGI for that, and I've done some other all kinds of like little bits of CGI, but it's all around the pipeline, and it's still more of the generalist. So maybe I just stay, broad, and just be like, I can just do this and that.
okay.
I'm still kind of struggling with
And
that.
so, and with that in mind, like, are you, what is your favorite thing? Like, what do you really enjoy? And is there one discipline that you really enjoy on all of this?
Yeah, I think I might really be into like look dev. I mean, most of the stuff I like to do is texturing and lighting, but I feel like I really want to like get into that properly, and just like have proper look dev like kind of career in a way.
Hmm.
So in the way, just I really just like high fidelity textures and really good lighting, and like complex shaders and stuff like that.
Okay, okay, I see. Well, let's go through it and just talk about it for a moment here. So, first thing that someone mentioned on the chat, it was Mikhail, was saying no contact info. Mikhail, it's at the end. If you can see here, there on the you're talking about the title card in the beginning, but there is one at the end. So there's that email as well for people to see. Okay. So 3D generalist reel. Do you also comp your own stuff? Is that what you do as well?
What was that? Sorry.
Do you also composite your own stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, first of all, yeah, just go through it a bit and talk a bit about it. So, tell me a little bit about this first project, which is basically these letters, this kind of motion graphic-y thing. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, what is it? Like, is it what kind of software? What is it about? Like, what is it?
That was Cinema 4D, and that was for a rebranding for WPP. This was, I think, like 7 or 8 years ago now, maybe 7 years ago, and they were doing a rebranding. And I got pulled in around just after the beginning of the project, and I was helping, finalize a lot of work for it. And essentially, we just had to really like cater to like the client specific needs. This is when I started freelancing in London, and understanding how specific clients can be, even with like a abstract piece. It was like kind of tested me in trying to get them to like pick a direction and stick with it. But this was all Cinema 4D. I helped tweak some of the setup for it, but then I ended up doing a lot of the rendering and post production for it and comping.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. And so, I wanted, the thing with this, like, in regards of me giving you feedback, like, I'm really a bit undecided of what I should do here, because it really depends on what you want to do. Like if you want to create a generalist CG showreel, then I probably have some feedback in that sense. But if you want to do a motion graphic showreel, then it's different feedback that I would give. So I'm just a bit unsure. I guess we can talk a bit more about that at the end, but I'll just continue on the shots and tell you my thoughts, my immediate thoughts. I have not seen the showreel. This is the first time I've seen it. I try to make that way in these showreel reviews. I try to make it see it fresh, just like any other person that you would meet on recruitment. They will probably see it for the first time if you would have done that on an event. So I don't really have notes yet. But this first shot, I think it looks great. It's really appealing in terms of look development. It looks really beautiful. You have a really nice depth of field. I like the animation. I think it's a really nice shot. Should it be the first shot? I mean, we should still go through the whole showreel and really decide if that should be the first shot. But on your showreel, because this shot, the first thing you do, like when you're showing this shot as your first shot, you're telling me, if a recruiter was watching this, you're telling me that you are a motion graphic artist. That's what you're telling me. Because it's kind of like that's the kind of feeling that this kind of shot gives away. So that would be what I would say for that shot. And then the next shot here, I've seen this shot many times on TV. I watched I think I've seen this on TV multiple, at least maybe something similar. I don't know. I'm not sure if I saw this one, but I've seen similar
things. You did a bunch
things.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this is for a BT commercial on TV, and you've made this animation at the end, right? Is that what you do?
Well, I helped work. I think I did the lighting and compositing for that one.
Okay. Just the animation and simulation, I guess.
Yeah. Lighting, just lighting and compositing, and then for the next shots, I helped do some more of the animation.
Oh, for the vacuum cleaner, okay.
Oh, actually, did I make that? I think I also made the vacuum cleaner as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool. And is this the same commercial as well? The modem? Okay. And what did you do on the modem?
I helped composite. We were doing some lighting on it, and helped rebuild the ring that goes back and forth.
Okay,
we had to rebuild that.
Cool. Is this like compositing in After Effects or Nuke, or where is it?
After Effects in this one, yeah.
Okay, cool. I really have nothing to say. I've seen these ads so many times. I live in London, so I
know.
I live in the UK.
It's everywhere.
This
is why I moved to education.
Goes on TV all the time. Okay, cool. And then tell me a little bit about this one. Like, what's going on here? This one.
So in here, that was essentially a scene I worked on. I put it together. We built had to rebuild the dots all in Cinema 4D. There was problems with like the text and the kid to like just rebuild all of them in little dots and everything, and like do a couple of camera movements with this. So that's what I did on here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then this shot here, the Samsung Flipbook. Tell me a little bit about that. Like,
that was just texturing and lighting practice, really putting it together, doing a little bit of animation. Had the model of the phone on my computer, and I just decided let me texture it, just do a bit of practice in that, put it in the reel.
Oh, so this is not a real production?
That one's not a real production. No.
Okay, so it's a personal project. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, just an example of what you can do. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Same thing with the next one.
Okay. So this is not a real commercial either. Okay.
No, it was going to be something that was to promote like when EE was doing all the video game advertisements, but that was Unreal Engine, and we just put that together quite quickly.
Oh, that's the entire thing is in Unreal, the whole show.
This one is just that shot, yeah.
Okay. It's a bit strange, this shot, mainly because I think the sky is looking really strange, and the kind of mood lighting as well, because you have like all this sun coming through. You have the sun there behind the trees, and the sun is bathing in the environment, and you have a lot of sunlight coming through to the grass and the trees. But then it's quite strange that the sky is so dark, even with the sun there. It's like almost dark blue here. And then these clouds are very strange. So what's up with that? Like, is that a specific creative choice that you made in regards to the clouds, or is it something that I'm maybe not following?
Oh, yeah, I was actually just kind of experimenting with it, and it's there's like after a while there's definitely like thing really to do and go back and fix in this shot. Honestly,
Yeah.
like if I was gonna be doing it again, I wouldn't even include this one really.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's
the job, yeah.
that's a conversation we're gonna have at the end, because I do think after watching your showreel looping a few times, I do think there's a couple of things you should remove from the showreel.
Yeah.
The other thing as well that I was gonna say, and it's been picked up on the chat as well. Mikael was telling that on the chat on YouTube. It is a bit confusing that you don't tell anyone what you've done. So normally on a showreel, if you're sending it to a recruitment, obviously if this is just a commercial, if it's just a showreel on your website, and you're not really looking for a job, I guess maybe you don't put anything. But normally, we put on the corner what you've done.
My older one actually has like 3D modeling and texturing on the bottom of the reel. But when I was applying for this job, I essentially made this reel for this job.
Yeah, exactly.
And I kind of, but you're right. I should have all of that.
Yeah, it should. But the other thing as well is that it's very confusing for me. When I saw these commercials that I know they are real and they've been on TV, and then in the middle of this you have commercials that you done as a personal job that they're not on TV. And so this, for example, is real and it's been on TV, and this is real and it's been on TV. But then suddenly you have this phone, and I thought this was also a real commercial. I thought this was maybe a commercial for TikTok or commercial for Instagram or something. And then the same goes to the next one. So it's a bit, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not saying that you did it in purpose. It's just that it makes it look like that you've done it for real. Because it's real brands and it's real phones and it's real things. So since you didn't noted personal project on the corner, I just assumed it was real. And I think a lot of people watching your showreels will have that wrong idea. They will think this is an actual real production because, there's so many productions now on social media. Who knows if it was? Maybe it was, I have no idea if it was. It looks great, so it looks fine. So I would have believed it that if it was real, I've seen, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way, Mel. I've seen much worse on social media as a commercial ad, So, I think you did a good job.
I think my mindset was just in terms of like theme. Like I was like, I've got all of my like BT and EE stuff together. Let me just plonk that together.
I understand that.
But you're from the other side. It makes sense.
Maybe just put a little note on the bottom, personal project, just so that you don't get the wrong idea across. So that would be what I would tell you. And this shot, I definitely would remove it from the showreel unless you want to really create a better looking shot. I think it just looks strange with the sky really dark, and it doesn't really fit into the sunlight, and there's just something strange going on here, and I'm not really entirely sure. Was the sky part of the scene, or did you put the sky on?
It was part of the scene, but I messed around with it a little too much and did a little too much stylization, and it just didn't look good.
Yeah. Okay, so next up we have wait a minute. So I'll ask you now, is the Gillette real or is it just a personal thing?
This was a personal thing that was from a commercial, but it was just a texturing and lighting exercise.
Okay, cool. So I think you did a good job, but there is a couple of issues that I think you should look into the next time you do something like this. First of all, there's a lot of shimmering going on, especially on the lines down here, and especially on the blade as well. This looks to me like maybe there's some anti-aliasing problems or some scaling problems when you've rendered the shot, or maybe when you processed it on compositing. There is just something wrong where you literally see the pixelization and you see the edges, or basically they are broken. Like it's almost like the anti-aliasing is not correct or something. So there is something wrong there that is giving a lot of shimmering to the shot. You probably don't see it if you watch it really small, but I'm watching it on a 34-inch screen in front of me, and so it's really big on my screen. As I always do, I always review shots really large, and it shimmers quite a lot, and also shimmers the light on the... And also, besides the shimmering, you're also having a lot of flickering going on between the, these little holders of the blade.
Yeah.
So these little square, it's little attachers. I think it's the attachment of the blade. They're also flickering quite a lot, so they might need some more higher samples, or you need to go to 3D, especially when we are from the beginning of the shot. You see that there's a lot of problems on the reflections there going on, and then it keeps going and it flickers a lot, and then it gets a bit better at the end, but because it's more facing. So you need to like maybe increase the samples of your, maybe you need to increase the analyzation quality, or maybe the samples of your render, or maybe even bake some parts of the render, you know, maybe look into that and see if you can fix that. Now that's, so there's two separate things. The flickering is one thing, which is rendering issues on 3D. The shimmering of the analyzation and the lines, it could also be a conversion problem when you've rendered it or brought it into After Effects comp and the resolution wasn't set exactly 1:1, or as soon as you start deviating from a typical resolution, it could give sample problems, because when you're scaling things, the sampling could make shimmering. It could also make moe effect. There's a lot of things that can happen when scaling is off, you know. So have a look at those things. Yeah,
very helpful.
Yeah. Freyoshi is giving the advice in YouTube. Temporal denoising may help. Maybe, you know, it could help as well. Mikhail is saying flickering might be a frame per second conversion issue. It could also be that. That also happens when you're converting 29 to 30 or 30 to 24. When you do conversions, if the frame rate is wrong somewhere, it could also give some of these problems, you know. So maybe have a look at that. And now, in terms of the rest, I think you did a good job, but I do think that if you look at Gillette commercials, they tend to have a little bit better lighting. They tend to have a more studio lighting look, and they would have, you know, it would just, it looks a bit too clean. It looks almost like it's been untouched. It looks like you just brought it from 3D, didn't really do much to it. So I think it needs a bit more love to the shot and comping it a bit, and maybe improve the lighting and to make it a bit better, you know. And again, put it in personal project, because I think so that people don't think that you actually
so you can see for sure.
Cool. Now the next shot, what is this going on? What is this?
This was a trading card game that I was helping art direct with a couple of other people, and I was putting the cards. I was essentially getting them to design the illustrations. I gave them like the ideas for the illustrations. They drew it, and I essentially built the frame around the cards. But
cool.
This was just kind of to showcase some of their illustrations and some of the comping work.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks fine. It has the same shimmering of pixels. You see there on the top of you see like the broken edges going every other frame.
Yeah.
I think it has to be some kind of conversion edit, maybe on your edit where you're editing these, or the settings of your edit or the settings of your composite are probably wrong with either the frame rate or I don't know, like it just looks very strange. You need to look into that, because it's
for sure.
It's giving a lot of noise. Is this trading card thing gonna happen, or is this just like a test?
It was the project fell through.
Okay. So that's a shame. Okay, cool.
Unfortunately.
Okay, cool. And what's going on here with the turtles?
This was a project for a roller coaster ride, an indoor roller coaster ride in Russia, and I was doing some of the lighting and scene setup for some of these CGI shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a real project then?
Yeah, this was just before COVID.
Okay, cool.
That's from the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles. And it was like a 3D, like you're in a seat and it just like it goes up and down, but it looks like you're going up, like projecting, going up like the side of a building. It was a really cool ride.
Okay.
We had to make, it was a lot of perspective.
And what did you do on the shot, if you mind me asking?
I did some lighting. I was doing some scene setup for some of the other scenes. I was further on. For that scene, I helped build that wall and build some of the background elements. And in the next scene, there is a cityscape, like a alleyway that I helped put together as well.
Okay. And so the rest of the assets were delivered to you, and then you is
Those
that
were from Nickelodeon, yeah.
okay, and they were animated and posed by someone else then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be really important for you to really write down what you've done, so that the people don't like have the impression that you've done the whole thing by yourself. Cool, but yeah, this looks cool. I think it's it looks very stylized, and then you have the CCTV. Is this the same project as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
That's the
CCTV.
alleyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, cool. And then what is this? This
That's the same project.
oh, it's the same project. Are you basically
Yeah.
showing the 3D? Is this
Yeah.
okay? I see. So you've decided to show the interface, and then you show a
Yeah.
breakdown. This is the Photoshop matte painting, right? No.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
I guess the biggest problem is not having like the details at the bottom. Because when I sent this to my job, I kind of told them some of the stuff I had done already for certain projects. So
Okay.
yeah, it is very important.
Okay. One of the things that I would say is that when you're showing these breakdowns, I'm not entirely sure I'm a big fan of putting the interface or putting the software on your showreel. I don't believe it's necessary. If you write down what you've done and if you talk to them and do a breakdown, on the email, you say what the shots were. I'm not sure you entirely need to see the interface, because I hope you don't mind me saying this, but this is nothing special, like it's just a street. It doesn't even look that good because you have like a lot of parts that are occluded and black. You have no texturing, and so it doesn't even look very impressive to look at. It's not a very nice thing to do. And then here, I like your breakdown, and it's nice for you to share the breakdown, but maybe remove the Photoshop interface. You just need to put this breakdown on black. So you could just cut it and crop it and have it on black. We don't need to really necessarily know or see that it's in Photoshop, especially because it's kind of weird because the Photoshop interface is also cropped. And so you don't even have the whole thing. You've zoomed in, and it's incredibly blurry as well. So it just looks weird. It looks weird, and it looks strange. And I would just not have it. And I would just, if you want to reuse this, just crop it and have it over black, and then you can cut to the shot, and then people will understand that that's what you did. You did the graffitis on the shot, But again, like, I would really recommend you to put some text on the bottom saying what you've done as well. So they don't have the impression that you've done the whole thing by yourself, Because it tends to be that when you don't say anything, that means you've done everything, because you didn't say anything. Because otherwise, no one is going to put text saying I did everything, or put text of saying modeling, rendering, compositing. They're not going to put the entire list. So when you don't put anything on the industry, we just assume you've done the whole thing. Yeah. So. And so on this shot, besides the fact that it's obvious that you've done the textures on the wall, what else did you do on the shot?
That was really essentially just the layout of the scene, and there were some other setup shots as well, but they're not in the reel.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's probably a thing that could get cut as well.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a nice enough shot. I mean, we'll go through the cutting in a minute. Okay. So tell me a little bit about this. What's going on here? This is rather nice. Is it a commercial?
Oh yeah, this was commercial for Clark's shoes back in like 2017, I think.
Okay.
And I did the modeling, and I'm pretty sure I did the texturing as well for the origami animals.
I'm sorry, what do you mean? I'm pretty sure you don't remember.
It's been a long time. I did the texture. I can't remember, but I do have it written down on my older reel. This is a slightly older project, but it still looks. I still really like it, so I keep it in. But I did model the.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's just that I'm imagining you on a recruitment interview and say, I'm pretty sure I did that. Like,
but yeah, I did. I modeled it, and I'm texturing for the gorilla and the T-Rex and the dragonflies that go by as well. Actually.
This is really nice. This is really nice work. And it's really nice. I would say that did you do the comp as well?
No, I didn't do the comp.
Well, the compositor that did this he did the wrong pre-multiplication rules. You see this black edge around the
Oh yeah.
so that should not be there. That's because whoever did this did the wrong pre-multiplication rules when processing the alpha channels. So but it doesn't matter. It's done and it's been broadcasted, I'm sure, and no one cared. So, but yeah, it's a really nice project, and we also did the second shot, I would assume. This is the same commercial, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Bunch of fur flies, and then they fly around. Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Is it the same deal as well? You did modeling and texture?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then the guy goes through, same deal again, modeling and texturing, right?
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And that was the next shot was another car shoe commercial for Clark's, but I did texturing and lighting and the balls dynamics.
I see. Yeah, you see, there must be something wrong on the settings of your timeline. You see, now I saw it. You see, as the shoe is going, notice how all these edges are broken and pixelated, and then suddenly they become perfect one frame after. So you see, now you see the little, all the connector, all this little sew line that is on the shoe here. And if I go a few frames before, it's all broken as it moves, you see. And so there's a couple of frames that are broken. It looks like you probably have the wrong settings on the timeline of your showreel. It could be that. And you're ingesting these shots into your timeline either with the wrong settings or with the wrong frame rate, or could also be simple as maybe there's some fields or not progressive. There's something wrong there, so maybe have a look. But yeah, this is a really nice shoe, really well rendered, and really like the color switch. And yeah, this is really nice. Why these things need to be on the beginning of your showreel? They're much better than everything else you showed me so far. So they should be in more to the beginning, because you wanna impress the people watching a showreel, and these shots are by far the best thing you have so far. So I would push them to the front for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would do that. Okay, cool. So then, tell me a little bit about this. Like, what is this? Is this
this was a music video for the Japanese group 1OK Rock, and me and a couple of my friends were working on this. I was helping with 3D tracking, and there was some motion graphics in a couple of the shots. But I did a lot of 3D tracking for these shots and the next shots afterwards.
Yeah, this is really nice. Really nice work.
Yeah.
Is it a band? Yeah. Is it a band from here, or is it, where is this?
Oh, they're in Japan.
Okay, cool.
My friend Miguel, he's a 2D animator, and so he animated all the finger lines, and then we had some of them go on 3D planes that come around.
Yeah, this is really nice work. Well tracked as well. Well matched. Yeah, I like it a lot. Again, all this stuff should be more to the beginning as well. So what's up with this? What is this?
This was like a MoGraph intro for a TV show that was coming out years ago. But
it's nice. It's a real production. It's not a personal project.
It was I can't remember the name of the show. But it was with Catherine Ryan and Jimmy. What's his name?
Okay. Maybe look into that and see if you can find the name of the show and put it on the bottom there as well, and also have notes of that, like when you're talking with recruitment or with someone that for a job, they're gonna ask you what it is. So you probably want to know the dimension, So that's cool. And then so then we have this. What is this? What's going on here?
This was a piece for like a projection on a stage. It was like a massive, like huge stage that was in, and it was shaped like that, so we had to project all of this CGI onto it. But I essentially helped with all of the shots just after this scene coming up, all the fruits, all of the physics with the vegetables and stuff. I'm removing that whole scene. Essentially, I put together and built
the entire kitchen scene. You mean?
Yeah.
So the shot before you didn't then?
No, no, no.
Okay, yeah. Again, you need to write that down. And do you have any photos of this projection happening?
I don't.
Okay, okay.
No, not on stage. It was for an internal piece at I think it's like the guys that do the catering at like the BT Tower. They cater for like the BT Tower, and they had like an internal meeting, and they were talking about they needed a piece.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's the resolution of this? Is it a massive resolution piece?
Yeah, it was really big. I didn't do any of the rendering. I can't remember how big they actually rendered it, but it was a bunch of different pieces stuck together.
Yeah. It's usually the problem with these really huge pieces. You tend to not be able to really push the lighting or rendering because you have to render it, and it becomes really large. So, okay. And what's up with this? What's going on here?
This was some dynamics I was doing for a guy's YouTube channel. And it was just some dynamics to throw in the reel. And I was kind of on the fence about it as well. But I was like figuring, because I'm like showing a generalist reel, maybe I should put some dynamics in there. But I'm still on the fence about it.
Yeah, I don't. It's a bit weird, and it's not very well achieved. I mean,
yeah.
The water doesn't really behave really like this. It depends on what it is. This a shower head that is falling down with the water? What kind of source is it?
It was supposed to be like a little bit of a shower head.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's a bit strange that the water is coming through with these really thick streams of water, and then it almost doesn't look like water. It almost looks like a gluey substance, a gel or something. So it's I'm not entirely sure if the water effect was well achieved. But it looks good enough. But I think you have much better things on your showreel, and your showreel is so large, so many shots. I don't think you need this, to be honest.
Yeah, agreed.
And then what's going on here? Like, what is this?
This was a similar dynamic thing, where it was for dynamics, to show more dynamics work. And this was for like an ad for Amazon. And I just wanted to show some fire dynamics, really.
Yeah. Okay. It looks okay. And did this commercial came out? Like, was this actually?
This was actually an ad. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It looks okay. I think you did a good job with the fire. It kind of looks, I mean, I think it looks okay. The compositing of it on the car is a bit strange, but that's because the whole thing is strange. This is very badly put together, this Photoshop thing.
Yeah, it was a really hard job to do.
Because the perspective, because the perspective is wrong, and the white, like, this entire thing is wrong. Like, this car doesn't belong to this lens, and that car as well, and they're not here either. They're too big for the car. The whole thing is wrong. Like, the whole thing with the perspective is wrong, and so it doesn't really help the case for your shot, for sure. But I think it's a good enough piece of dynamics. I've seen dynamics and showreels with dynamics. Like, they are really advanced with explosions and full simulations of debris and full simulations of buildings getting pieced apart. I would say that cool, it's nice that you have this fire and that you have this gel, but it's not very good compared to showreels of dynamics. And so I think you have other things that are better, and I feel like you should focus on those. Like, I'm not entirely sure you should keep these two. I'm not entirely sure it's going to help you. Especially because it's such a strange comp, this thing. It makes it look really strange. Okay, and then what's up with this?
And that was just the final.
Oh, it's the final thing. Okay.
Yeah, but I did that in Sony when I worked at Sony for Tiny Pop. We would make little idents for this show, and that was just one that I animated.
Okay.
I just used for the final shot.
And this rabbit, what is going on with this?
That was also for Tiny Pop, and it was just kind of an animation test I threw in there at the end, just to show some animation, really.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, you're trying to show a lot of things. You're trying to be a jack of all trades, and then you're becoming a master of none, really, because the problem with this is that this character is not very well animated. It's very stiff. The animation is not fluid. He's static, and then he moves to the next one, and then he moves to the next frame. the keyframes are not blended together so that they flow together. It's very static. So in terms of an animation phase, also the character doesn't have a lot. The rabbit doesn't have a lot of character as well. It looks very robotic. So I do think it doesn't really work as an animation example. It's not a very good example. I would also remove it, but
yeah, fair.
Okay, we finished the showreel now, so let's just go through it from now that we've done the whole thing. Let's just go through it in a way where we kind of like I can give you my opinion of what I think you could keep and maybe remove. So I think this you should keep. This looks nice. This looks really cool. It's pretty on the eye. It's well made, well comped, well rendered. I mean, yeah, you should keep this for sure. Not here, but I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, what's that? Okay, something fall down over there. Okay, so then this is okay. Maybe keep it because it's a real commercial, but maybe more to the end of the showreel and this entire thing as well. This shot as well, because it's a real commercial, it's well known in the UK, you should keep it. I'm not entirely sure you should keep these personal projects. It really depends on, you need to have a think about this. Maybe have a think about this, Mel, because what do you want to showcase? Like, do you want to showcase you're a professional, you only do professional work, or do you still want to have personal work on your showreel? By having personal work in your showreel, it kind of gives a vibe of a student or a junior. That's the vibe that you give, because usually mid-level artists or senior artists don't really have anything personal on their showreels. They just have, unless it's like a really well-achieved shot or an amazing shot on a short film, or that's a different kind of ballpark, of course. But I feel like having personal shots that are not identified, especially, they really bring down your showreel. So I'm not entirely sure you should keep this. If you keep this one, then at least label it that it's not real.
I mean, for the next one, everything's going to be labeled anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Going to make sure they have all the
but have that. Think about that. What I just said, like. It gives the impression, if you have personal work, it gives the impression that you're still very much like a junior. And do you feel like you're a junior, or do you feel like you're a mid-level artist?
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like I've been doing this. Feel like I've been doing it a while now. So
exactly.
Yeah,
so that's the thing. That's what I meant by having personal work. This you would really remove this shot at all, because this is not a aesthetically pleasing shot, and it's not really well achieved, and I would just remove it. And then what else? This as well. If you can't fix the shimmering and the flickering, you should remove it. If you can fix it, then keep it. And then the trade cards, I don't think you earn anything with this. I would remove it. I don't believe, especially the project that fell through, doesn't even look that good. I mean, I would take it out from the showreel. The turtles, they're all real projects, so I would keep it, but be sure to tell people what you've done. But I would remove, in my opinion, I would remove the interface of the 3D system, and I would remove the interface of the Photoshop thing. So I would remove this shot entirely, this thing, but I would keep the Photoshop thing, but maybe crop it with black instead, so it's just there. And then I would keep all these shots, and in fact, I think you should start your showreel with these shots, because this is your best work, and so should be at the beginning. These shots of these shoes should be really at the beginning of a showreel. It's your best work, the best quality thing. Also, this as well. This music video is really nice, so it should also be bumped to the beginning of the showreel as well. This is also really nice. Should also be more to the beginning of the showreel. This, I don't know if I would keep it. I don't think it's very good in terms of quality. It looks very late 2000s kind of CG. It's not very well rendered. The lighting is very harsh. The quality of the texturing is very low. The whole thing looks like a medical animation, a corporate animation. You know, I don't really believe it looks very good compared to the rest of the stuff you have. Then the same goes for this. And also this, they don't look very good. So in a way, I know that this is a bit harsh, but I feel like you would gain a lot if you had just the best shots on your showreel.
Just proper write down for sure. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
absolutely
so
right.
that you have like, okay, this is my showreel. Yes, I don't have a lot of shots, but they are all good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they have to all be good. You can't have like shots that bring down the showreel, especially this shot here with the fruits and the one with the brain. They just bring you down. Don't. I hope you don't mind me saying this, and I hope you don't take it the wrong way. But I've reviewed now hundreds of showreels on the show, and I've reviewed hundreds of showreels in my career at the different companies I've worked, and these kind of shots look like student shots, and they make it look like it's a student showreel. And so you need to be careful to what kind of what are you conveying, what image you're giving to people externally, you know. I would really, in your shoes, in my opinion, I would really focus my attention on the best shots, and even when you do now new shots and you start doing more shots and put more stuff on your showreel, really just only put the polished ones. All of us, like, especially in commercials, like I probably have maybe 30 or 40 projects in my website, but I've done hundreds of projects. There's a lot of projects that I will never show to anyone and I will never put on my website. So you need to pick and show what you are good at and something that it's pleasing and pretty and beautiful, so they don't give the wrong idea, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's my opinion, of course. You can take it or leave it, of course.
No, it's very, very good. It's very. I mean, I've needed this for a long time because I feel like the last few years, like, I mean, I've been, you know, coming from art school and everything. Like, you always get a good critique, and it's good to, like, you know, get a real proper critique from, you know, people, because normally people say, "Oh, it's good, that's nice," you know, really good. But it's like nice to like really get into the crux of what the issues are. You know, it's been really helpful, and chat as well. All of the suggestions in chat have been amazing. You know, everyone's like really just on their stuff and just like, you know, really solid advice.
Oh no, so, people, the community is great and they're always very nice. Yeah, there's everyone on YouTube and on Twitch. They're just like helping as much as they can, and they've been around. They've seen these showreels so many times. These reviews that I do. No man, that's why they're called the Honest Showreel Reviews. I am very honest, blunt, and brutally honest, and I don't really. You know, because there's no point of me fooling around, and there's no point. This is not a real interview. It's not a recruitment interview. So it's like there's no point of me being nice to you. I don't even know you, so why would I be? You know, so there's no point of being nice. So I do think your show really is good. Like don't get me wrong. I think you have some really good work here, and you're really talented. But it's just a bit all over the place right now.
You need to cut that down and focus. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I need to focus. That's the perfect sentence, really. You need to focus so that you showcase like basically you need to showcase an image of a really solid motion graphic artist in a really solid you know, a really solid generalist, a CG generalist, that people watch your showreel and they're like, wow, that's cool. Oh, wow, that's really cool. And they never go, oh, a bit of a stinker there. Like, they don't really stop, and they just keep seeing the cool stuff all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I would say, yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was really helpful.
Not a problem, and thank you so much for joining. And I do apologize that you didn't get to do the 10-year anniversary stream on that day.
Oh, that's all good.
But yeah, so it was lovely to meet you. And unless you have anything else to say,
no, yeah, it's all good. Thanks for having me. It was really nice to get to be on the show and have a chat with you as well.
Cool.
Watched a few of your streams, really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Your desk one about setting your desk up really helped me set my office up as well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, great to see you, and I'll talk to you later. See you later.
Awesome.
Bye,
thank you very much.
Mel.
Cheers.
Bye. Okay. Thank you so much for that. That was great. I will say already that the next showreel review, I'm a little behind, so I do apologize for that, because I should have started it at 4:30. So if they are on the room waiting, I do apologize. I just need to do a quick break to get some more water, and also to go to the bathroom as well. But I'll be with you in a minute. I am so sorry that it's delayed and behind. I would say that I'm so sorry to Caleb, and also so sorry to Gregorio as well. They're both waiting on the trenches, waiting for the show review. But I'll get to you in a minute. So we'll do a normal commercial break that we usually do. It's 10 minutes, as you all know. We do a responsible stream. We try to, at least. So go and stretch your legs, get some water. In the meantime, while you are here, if you do decide to stay here, I'm going to be running the regular commercials that I usually do when I'm doing these streams. So I'll basically show... where is it? Yeah, so during the commercial, I'll be showing some BenQ commercials for some of their monitors as well. And I'll also be showing the commercial for my wife's book, Green Recipes for All, as well, if you're interested. And also I will be showing the commercial for my Nook course as well, if you're interested as well. So I'll be right back in 10 minutes. I'll see you all very soon. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, we'll continue in a minute.
Hello everyone! I'm super excited to give you a glimpse of my first cookbook, Green Recipes for All, featuring over 50 dishes inspired by amazing Mediterranean food. Inside you can find recipes made with a variety of fresh, healthy and versatile ingredients and popular plant-based products. These are great choices whether you already follow a plant-based diet or simply wish to cook a few weekly meat-free meals to reduce your overall meat consumption. In the book, you'll find a wide range of new and exclusive recipes from soups and big salads to main courses and desserts, as well as some of the most popular recipes here on my channel, such as the perfectly cooked non-stick rice or the tabbouleh-style bulgur and mixed bean salad. Not forgetting a new version of the delicious tofu chocolate mousse. So, if you'd like to have a look at my book and try some of the recipes, just visit any Amazon marketplace and order a copy, which is available in hardcover, paperback or digital formats. Hope you enjoyed the book, have fun cooking, and see you next time.
Are you interested in learning compositing? My new course is currently 50% off. Join today to have access to 150 pre-recorded classes, 50 hours of training, using real production assets covering industry standard techniques with over 200 gigs of showreel material and access to a private Discord channel with over 2,300 students. This course is endorsed by Foundry and has access to a Foundry student license paid separately. Join today at hugosdesk.myshopify.com. Okay, I am back. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for still being here. I do apologize to my showreel reviewers. Oh, I think I lost your. I'm so delayed. What happened? I don't know. The link is gone. Oh my god. It's been such a long time that I think the link is now gone. Okay, I need to like tweak these links for the showreel reviews. Khaled has been waiting for a while, and the link is now gone on my side. I need to go and get it from another place. Apologies, Caleb, and apologies, Gregorio. I'm a bit late. I'm so sorry. I brought my drink, though, like the green cola. Keep saying this on every stream. I'm not sponsored by green cola. And so I wish I was. But I do love them. They don't have any acid and they don't have any extras. And it's just like a much more natural, organic cola. I do love cola, but cola is really bad for your teeth. So let's open up the green cola. Maybe someday I'll get him to sponsor the stream. Look at that. I know. The green screen cola, right? I mean, green screen is going to die any minute, so it won't take too long. Maybe it should be called the AI cola. If they put AI on the name, they will sell so much more. What are you holding in your hand? I can't see it. I know. It's the green cola. Look at that. Beautiful. Green cola. Also, during the break, you also saw this book, Green Recipes Fall. So if you want to support this book, the link is on the chat. I've posted it on the chat as well. Give it a chance. It's really good, the recipes. My wife has done an amazing job with this book. And if you're interested in really good recipes and really healthy recipes, it has a lot of them. If you have friends that like good food, just make sure you tell them to buy it as well. So I'll put it on the screen as well, since why not? Since we're here. So might as well do that. So if you're interested on the book you just saw, I just posted the trailer during the break. And of course you can also go to the YouTube channel, Green Recipes for All, and have a look as well. Cool. Okay, cool. With this in mind, let's just jump into the next show review. And like I said, I need to sort out the invitations of Google Meet because for some reason, they are not giving me the breaks in between. So I need to like sort out that thing because they disappear, which is not good. So give me just a second. I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay, so if they disappeared, where is it? Join call. Can I join directly here? No, I don't want to do that. No, that's not that. That's not what I wanted. Where is the link? So the link would be... Sorry, Caleb. I'm trying my best. Trying my best, my friend. Hopefully this... no, that's not what I wanted. No. I want this link here. Oh, my God. How can it be so difficult to copy-paste a link from Google? Google sometimes is a little bit weird. Anyway, let's just see if they're still here. I hope they are. Hello there, can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, I hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So sorry for the delay. I do apologize for that. I know
No
we're a bit behind. Is it very late where you are?
No, not so much late, but actually I have a meeting in about 30 minutes, so I'm sorry if that's too short.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you had a meeting. Like my showreel reviews always get behind. I'm so sorry for that. Didn't mean to
No
delay
problem.
or to give you a problem on that sense. I'm so sorry. We can always continue on a later date if we get shortcut. So if you need to go, you just go and just tell me,
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to share my screen, and but unfortunately, you won't be able to see me on this call. I need to share my camera because I need to stream it. but you probably
Oh.
see the screen now. So let's just go right into it. So I'm gonna just put it running. Where is it? It's that one. So it would have been this one there.
The first one.
Yeah, that's one. That's the one. Okay, cool. I'm gonna loop it. I'm gonna remove the sound, and I'm gonna just have it looped on the screen there. And yeah, so while we're having it looping, like, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, my friend?
Okay, my name is Khaled Abdellatif. I am from Egypt. I've been an animator for about 9 years now. Mostly in for TV shows and some commercials. And about 4 years ago, I went to MPC London. I've worked there for 2 years. It was very sad what happened to it.
Yeah.
And I worked for on Lion King, Mufasa the Lion King, the prequel one. And right now I'm working as a freelance animator, mostly remotely.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are you still in London, or are you back on Egypt?
No, I'm back to Egypt.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was very sad, of course. Like I used to work at the mill, as you probably know, and the mill was shut down as well at the same time with Technicolor, and a lot of my friends were out of the job, and the building's also shut down. Now there's another building. There's another thing there, so it was all very sad. We talked a bit about that on the podcast. I do a podcast with Ian Fales, and we actually went through this film, Lion King, as well. Cool, man. But yeah, your show really is really good. Of course, I don't need to tell you that, you know that. But your show really is really, really professional, and you only have really, really high-end work on your show reel. How long have you been an animator, my friend?
9 years.
9 years, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's really high-quality job, really high-quality work. So I'm not entirely sure how I can help you. like what you would like to know, because this show reel is so advanced, and you have such good shots here. I mean, you've had, on all these productions, you've had multiple supervisors and heads of the animations and heads of departments reviewing your show reels, including the producers and the clients. So this has been reviewed to hell until they're finished. And so there's not really anything else to say. So tell me, what is your expectation with this show reel review?
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, for the last 2 years, ever since I left MPC, I have been like ghosted from typically every job application I've sent.
Okay.
So I've been starting to doubt my work. So I just wanted like a fresh view on my show reel. I might have it something in somehow it's not working somehow, or maybe like. I'm not sure actually. So
when you say ghosting, what do you mean? Is that because they don't reply to you? Is that what you mean?
Mostly they don't reply, and if they did, like it's the usual template. Like your work is we got a lot of show reels and applications, and regretfully we are not gonna be like continuing with your application.
Okay.
So
when did that start happening? Was it when you moved back to Egypt, or was it already happening here in the UK?
Actually, I think it started when the thing with the SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild, like.
Okay.
Was,
where were you? Where were you when that happened? Where were you located on when that happened?
I was in London at the time.
Okay.
Actually, before I moved to Egypt, about 4 months, like when my contract with MPC was like coming to a finish, so I started applying to another jobs, and I even didn't get any interview like in about 2 years. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's hard to tell exactly what could happen, but for sure, I do know that a fact is that a lot of companies, unfortunately. Well, first of all, I must say things are hard for everyone. I can tell you that already, like so that you know as well. Almost no one, Caleb, almost no one has a job right now, and a lot of people are facing with really problems getting replies from the companies or even getting job offers. Things are really dire right now and really dark. I mean, even I can tell you, like, I haven't done a professional job since last December, so it's been like 10 months since I've done an actual job, because there's been a lot of emails and a lot of quotes requested, a lot of projects, people asking to have a quote or to know this, or how much would that be, or are you going to be available on this time, or that I've had maybe 20 or 30 times in the last 10 months, but it never goes anywhere. Either it disappears or it vanishes, or they don't reply anymore, or it was too expensive, or they found another way, or it's just been a really difficult time here in the UK to get work. And I've talked with a lot of other people. They tell me the same thing as well, that they're facing the same problems, including senior people, supervisors, people that are been in the industry for decades, like myself. So things are really difficult to a point that I'm pivoting. You know, I'm doing other things, and I'm trying to do other types of projects and other types of things and other types of industries, and because the industry is just like not really healthy right now. So that's for sure. That's for sure a problem that I don't believe it is nothing. I don't think it's anything to do with your talent or with your quality, because your work is very good. I can tell you that your work is exceptional. Your showreel is very good, and the shots are remarkable. Not to mention Mufasa looks incredible. So I don't think it's because of the quality of your work. I think we are all just now faced right now on on a phase in the industry that has been very difficult. Because companies are closing, companies keep closing, and there's no budgets, there's no jobs. This is all the leftovers of the strikes, because the strikes lasted for months and months, and we're now paying that price of all those months that it stopped. And now there's also a lot of uncertainty in the industry, because a lot of companies and a lot of studios and a lot of film studios are just waiting to see what happens with AI, with generative AI, to see if it comes through, if it actually works or not, if they can actually use it on their pipelines. Some people think it could be happening. Other people think it will never happen. I don't know. Like there's a lot of uncertainty there. So that's one thing. Then the second problem you're facing is, unfortunately, from experience of talking with other people and also talking with studios, unfortunately, as much as we have the internet and people are supposedly being able to work remotely, very rarely a company accepts remote work from people outside the country where they are working. It's unfortunate, I know, but a lot of times the visual effects companies in London and the UK, they will prioritize people that live in the UK. They will do this because it's easier for them. You know, it's easier for them in terms of taxes. It's easier for them in terms of revenue. It's easier for them to even have tax breaks. It's just much easier, and also easier because of the lag and the remote and downloading and uploading the files and logging into an account. There's all sorts of those things as well. And so there was a time that they would accept outside people, but right now, like, it's just become difficult to get across that barrier, and they just prefer people to be either located in the UK or at least inside Europe, so that they are closer to the company. So you're facing that second problem. That's going to be a second problem you have. So in terms of freelance work, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not entirely. I don't want to bring you down on any way, but I just feel like right now the UK, especially I'm talking about the UK because this is where I live and that's where where you worked, especially with the tax benefits and the tax breaks that now the UK has. They can have like 60% tax break if they hire people inside the UK, and so they will not hesitate to hire people inside, because it's a matter of getting the tax breaks right now. The government has opened the tax breaks in January, and if you have, there's a lot of things, you know, if your company is in the UK, you get a tax break, and then if the artists are living in the UK, you get another tax break, and then If the story is UK based, it's even another tax break, and then if the actors are UK, you get another tax break. So there's a lot of advantages for them to do this, and so don't take it personally. I don't believe they're ghosting you because they don't like you, or it's not about you. It's mostly about the tax breaks, and I feel like right now. So that combined with the crisis that we have because of the strikes and also the uncertainty of the AI bubble that is happening right now, I think that's why a showreel like you is not really coming across, because it should. I mean, 3 years ago or 5 years ago, you would have had the job like this, you know, like even not even 3 years ago, I think you would have just got swooped up by a company without hesitation because your work is that good. So yeah, I'm sure this doesn't help, you know, but I'm trying my best to trying to explain to you what's going on, and also like trying to also bump you up to tell you that your showreel is very good. Don't think that it's not, because it's not. It's really good. And you see people on the chat saying that as well. Like you have really good work. You're an exceptional animator. This is really, really stellar work, and it's really advanced work as well, and it has a mixture of things. You have 3D, you have 2D animation, you have stylized animation, you have photoreal animation, you have a lot of different disciplines here that you've managed to put on your showreel. So I definitely, yeah.
Actually, that's so comforting and scary as well. But thank you very much for your opinion.
Of course, no, yeah, absolutely.
I've been meaning to ask you, like, you talked about like pivoting, like, how do you think like people in our industry can do that? How can they use like maybe the internet, maybe the social media to have like another job or a side job?
Well, I think there's a few ways of doing it. Like you can, of course, some people pivot for education and they teach and they do workshops and they do mentoring and they do training. It's not such a viable thing anymore, because even that has become a problem with the uncertainty in the industry, because the industry is also now very much focused on teaching like generative AI and AI instead. So it's a problem, that as well. But there's other ways of pivoting. You can do your own projects. You can try to kickstart a short film or kickstart animations. You can try to get together with other artists and make some projects together. I've had friends that have made board games. I have friends that have made children's books. I have friends that have pivoted to making, drawing books. I've had friends that have been involved in short films. I've had friends that became part of theater companies where they've made projections and they make animations for theater plays. I have friends that have pivoted to art, you know, where they help artists to do projections and to do digital art in galleries. So there's other work, you know. I've had friends that became VFX artists for live gigs, you know, live shows where you have animations going on the big screens, motion graphics, and animations going on the projectors of bands behind them, you know. I've had friends that pivoted to YouTube channels, you know, where they are making animation and CG for YouTubers and for TikTokers. That's one way of going it. Maybe making other type of work for other type of media. If you want to stay on this media, there's also another way that you could try. I mean, you have a really good showreel. Maybe you could try to. Have you sent applications to companies? Like, not talking about applications for a specific job offer, but like sending it to companies, like a select of companies that you would like to work there, to see if they would be willing to give you a go or test you, or maybe give you a visa for you to come over. You know, have you looked into that? Have you sent your showreel to companies? When I'm saying sent, I meant like not for a job offer. I mean like spontaneously sent to places. You know, have you done that?
No, I don't think so.
For example, do you know animators in bigger companies? Like, could they help you with that? Like, like, do you know anyone that could maybe be working, at any animation place? I mean, maybe you have friends, if you have any contact whatsoever at Pixar or at DreamWorks or at Netflix Animation or any of these companies, could anyone maybe put a good word for you, or maybe help you, or maybe put you in contact with someone on those companies and see if they can try you or see if they can help you with that? Maybe that's
actually,
one way,
Actually, some of my friends have pushed a little bit for my showreel into companies. Some had a good response, and I've talked to some people about it, and some not so much.
Okay.
So yeah, but actually it always comes to the visa, I think so. So maybe that was the issue.
Yeah, of course. I know. The visa is a problem, but companies, depends on the company, of course. It also depends on the company. Some companies, I'm not talking about the United States. The United States might be tricky, but they could be because of what's happening in the United States right now. But maybe Canada, maybe France, maybe there's other places that you can maybe look into. There's a lot of places that have animation. France is one of them. Japan is one of them. There's a few places that you could maybe try and give it a go. If you don't mind, I don't know, of course, this is only if you really don't mind traveling. That's the thing. So I don't know if you have a family or if you don't want to really move. That's the other thing. People sometimes they don't want to. They don't want to move, because they have a life, or they don't really. So it depends. How do you feel about that?
Actually, I would like to move around. I have family, but we are a little bit flexible. So
okay.
So it would be nice to have work abroad. But yeah, like I told you, it always comes to the visa. So. Fingers crossed.
But that's the thing. That's what I was asking. But I know it comes to the visa. But have you tried? Because what I mean is have you contacted them and actually asked them? Because they do have, certain companies have allocated amounts of visas that can give out. And I mean, I'm not sure. Of course, your work is very good. Of course, there's a lot of good animators. Of course, competition is stiff. Competition is hard right now, and so I'm sure that these companies get showreels as good as yours, or even better, or some worse. It doesn't matter. But I would, in your situation, I would look into that. I would look into trying to have a contact direct into an animation company, because you clearly are a very good animator, and you can pivot in different types of animations. You have photoreal animation here, you have Pixar level animation here, you have cartoonish animation here, you have 2D animation here. You clearly know how to do several types of projects of animation, because otherwise your showreel wouldn't show all this range. You have a lot of range, and so I would really go through a list of animation studios and see if any of them would be willing to give you a chance. The way I would do it, though, in my personal opinion, I would send it to hundreds of studios and see if anyone would bite or answer or reply, and just make a list of worldwide places that you really like. Basically go through the internet and look at all the animation studios that you really enjoy the work, and don't just put the usual ones, the Pixar and DreamWorks. There's other ones that are smaller that also have animation departments. I give an example. People probably don't know this, but Hartman, which is very famous for Wallace and Gromit, they have CG as well. They do CG as well. They have CG in their departments. And so there's other things that you could give a go and maybe contact directly. I would definitely try to contact the companies directly and tell them, I'm an experienced animator. I've been working for 9 years. I've just recently finished Mufasa, which with fortunately Technicolor closed, but I just recently finished that project. Just send them an email and ask them. That's one option you have. But Caleb, but then of course what I was saying about the pivoting, that's different, of course, but that's projects that you could also try, other things that you could also try. It might be some of them might give you monetization and money, others won't, but it really depends on what you could try to do with a group of friends or by yourself with either social media or Kickstarter or Patreon, or I don't know, like there's quite a few ways of trying to still be in this industry, but kind of like cater to different types of industries, you know.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, you see people on the chat. You see Tyler Browning says, clearly a very good animator. I add one of the best that I've seen on the stream. By far, that's for sure. You are the best animator that has ever crossed on my stream, for sure. Because my showreel reviews usually are with juniors and they are with people starting out. So I don't think I've ever had such an advanced animator on my stream. But I really appreciate you being here because I think this is a really important discussion, what we're just talking now, you know, so yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it too, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Of course, of course. I know you need to go, so are you still good with time, or you need to leave right away?
Yeah, I think I need to go right now.
Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem.
So,
We're always welcome here.
Me.
You're always welcome, Khaled. Come anytime you want, and also you have my email now. You can also talk to me offline if you want to. Like, keep me posted, and we can continue this conversation offline. I can try to see if I can help you in some way, on any way. You know, like I do think it's a networking thing that you could probably try to do. You know, so contact me. I'm happy to try to help you out.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot for this opportunity. Thank you.
No problem. So I'll see you later, and thank you so much for the delay, my friend. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Well, I do apologize for the delay. I know that showreel should have been much longer, but yeah, I'm so sorry for the delay that we had, and I'm so sorry that it interfered with your meetings. If I knew this, I would have maybe booked you before. I need to find a way to have a more proper timing accuracy with the showreel reviews, which I have never managed to do. I've always had this issue, and I've never really managed to keep the dates and the hours. It's really hard to do. Yeah, it was a great showreel, Nikki's, that's for sure. I know, Freyoshi, I know. It's really sad that such a good animator cannot find a job right now. I know, but this is the problem. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of senior artists that can't find a job. Hundreds of them. You know, you know, I don't have a job either. It's so many, and I think I'm a good composer, and I can't find work as well. So this is the first time in my career that I've not found work, and it's the first time. I've never had this issue before. Usually, in the past, work would find me, you know, so I would definitely always find a way to get some work done. So yeah, things are not going well, for sure. So I know, Mikhail, it depends on the types of shots and the amount of shots, I know. And sometimes also some showreels are really quick, and then some showreels are really slow. So it becomes a problem when I'm not entirely sure how the conversation is going to go. I've had showreel reviews where basically I couldn't extract anything from people, and so it was really hard to get them to even kind of respond, and so those were quite fast. And then I had other showreel reviews where the person just couldn't shut up, and it took a long time to get anything across. So that's also the other problem as well, I think. But yeah, I need to find a way of how to make this work in a better way. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the final showreel review of the day. I'm just tweaking one thing here because I need to tweak. Give me just 1 second. I need to. What's happening here? Why do I have? Oh, I can't. Okay. I see. Okay, so now there's 2 of them again. Okay. Fine. Is that correct? Yes, it is. This has been booked. That's fine. I think there was a problem here somewhere, but I can't. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get with VFX, giving New Zealand and Australia nearby. Yeah, man. Like New Zealand is far, man. Jesus, it's cold, far, as well. Like, but you know, best of luck. I hope you get it. I hope you manage to do it, man. Okay, so I'm going to like bring in the next contestant and see what they have to say. You need the buzzer. I know. I can't shut up. That's the problem. That's what I need to do. Okay, so. Hello there. Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Hello? You are here now? Okay, I can't hear you though. Is your mic on? Oh yeah, there you go. Now I can hear him. Hello there, can you hear me? I can't hear you, Gregorio. I don't think we can hear you. See if your mic is on or if there's anything else going on there. In the meantime, this is a great opportunity to tell people that I still have a giveaway, so I'll put it on the link as well. Forgot to say that on the break, so there's the giveaway there. Yeah. I can't hear you, my friend. I can't hear you. Yeah, well, we can't hear you. So maybe try to come in and come out. Yeah, now we can hear you.
All right. I think now it's working.
Yeah, it's working. We can hear you. Fine.
Oh, all right.
No, not a problem. Hello, my friend. How you doing?
Hello. I'm well. Yourself?
I'm good as well. I'm so sorry for the delay.
Oh no, it's fine. Garbage truck on fire, I guess.
Well, it's. I need to like find a way of. I have not yet found a way of getting these bookings a bit more tight. You know, I have not found a way of doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I need to like. Oh, I lost you again. I think I lost you. Did I lose you?
No. You've not lost me.
Okay. Oh, did you just? Okay, fine. So
yeah, I needed to answer my office's gate door.
Not a problem. I'm just like trying to find a way of having you as well here. Okay, so do you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay, cool, excellent. So I'm going to I'm gonna like take out my camera. As you know, I found a solution now, but it's not ready for today. But I did find a solution to have the camera where you can see me and they can see me as well. So I have found. So next time it will be working. Okay, so you're a friend of the show. You've been here many times before.
Yep.
And your showreel has been reviewed. I think this is like the 4th time that I do your showreel. Isn't it something like that? I think.
Yeah, I think 4th.
Yeah, it would have been the 4th time. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Like anyone is welcome here. Anyone is welcome on this show. So, but for those of you that don't know you, I don't think there's a lot that don't know you. But why don't you introduce yourself anyway for people that might not know you?
Right. So my name is Gregorio Alejandro. I'm in Ghana. That's West Africa. I'm a cinematographer and visual effects artist, compositor to be specific. I mainly do it's mainly compositing that I do, and currently I work for as a freelance artist for Luminary Studio, which is in London, and then I also run my own company. So this is for the visual effects side.
Okay, cool. And so this showreel, is it from your studio or is it your personal showreel then?
I am my studio in a way. Here, it's not that simple to just use your name for, let's say, your company, right? So I developed the JLab Studio because it's a mixture between cinematography and visual effects.
Yeah, I see.
So this is, all this work is done by me. It wasn't like a multiple artist. The part that I did.
Yeah, okay.
So I could say it's personal, it's my showreel, and the same time with the company name.
I see. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, anyway.
But,
yeah, go for it.
But then when I'm trying to get a visual effect job from other companies, I go with my name instead of the studio name.
Yeah. Someone is asking on the chat what GLM stands for. That's your name, right?
No, it's Grace, Love, and Mercy.
Oh, okay. Can you say that again? Grace, Love, and Mercy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't think we spoke about that.
No, we never did.
Yeah, I don't think so. Thanks for asking that, Frey. Now I know. Okay, so let me go through the shots. These are all new shots. I don't think I've seen these before. Well, I saw them when you were being reviewed with Claudia, but I haven't seen them on the last time we did the show reel.
Right.
So let's start with the first one. This is called I can't pronounce that, but this is a TV show. Or is it?
That's like Auntie.
Auntie, okay. Is this a TV show or is it a film? What is this?
No, it's a music video.
Okay, cool. And so
it's a music video, yeah.
And so you did the crowd look dev, so you did the CG and then the compositing of it as well, isn't it?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. And so okay. It's really compressed. That's a shame. You can see like the banding of the smoke. I think the file is very compressed. I think it's, let's see here. So this file is 9 megabits. I would really make more, man. Like 9 is too low. Like I would at least go for 25. Just to give you an idea, a Blu-ray is 58 of bandwidth. So just so you see how far you are from like a Blu-ray quality. Yeah, so 25 is like a really high-end stream or something. So I would definitely bump up these megabits because 9 is really low. Like, and that's why you're having a lot of bandwidth issues. And not that it's a problem for your shot, but it's just like presentation-wise, it's quite, when you have dark shots, it becomes a problem with the banding and all the artifacts that you get from the low resolution compression, you know. So yeah, Mikael is saying that they do at least 15. He does 15. I would go for 25 or more. Like I upload my videos to YouTube at 58, so that they're same level as a Blu-ray. So I always do that. And then if it's 4K, then I do 128, which would be 4K Blu-ray. I never go below that. I know the files become big, but who cares? It doesn't matter. And then when you upload it to YouTube, it also looks better as well because YouTube then recompresses it, but has a better source to recompress. You know, so.
All right.
This is a nice shot, my friend. I like it a lot. I like your glares. I like your crown. You did a really good job with the atmospheres and then the volumetric as well. Yeah, not really much to say, except maybe it needs to be a little bit softer. It kind of looks, because it's so sharp and because the crown has such rigid, sharp lines, it kind of makes it look a bit CG-ish. I feel like you probably need to like soften it a bit, try to match the lines and the resolution to the person that is right next to the crown, because I'm assuming the crown is right above their head because of the volumetric. So yeah, that's
supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right.
And then here, screen replacement. You see so this was shot on set with the green, and then you have the map itself, and then it gets comped. And yeah, I think you did a good job. Like, I'm going frame by frame here. Motion blur looks fine. Looks like it's attached to the phone. I like that you've made the lighting intensity is kind of matching the rest of the phone as well. It almost looks like the phone is in low light mode, which is fine. It's nice. A lot of people do that when they want to save battery. You also did a good job with retaining the reflection as well.
So about that,
Yeah.
funny thing is the client said they don't want the reflection,
Of course they did.
so I kept it for my showreel rather.
Of course they did. It's fine.
So,
Glad
yeah.
that you kept it for the showreel, yes. Because if it wasn't there, I would have complained that it wasn't there. So,
So this shot was, I think, about it was very short. I think it was even like 2 seconds or even a second. So I was tasked to make it feel a bit longer.
yeah.
So I just recorded like a soft shake and then tracked it back in it.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I think it looks great. Someone on the chat was saying that they would like to see a breakdown for it. That could be interesting. Maybe you should consider that. Can you even do a breakdown anymore, or you still have the files? Or
No, I don't have the files anymore.
okay.
The only thing I had was, I think that's what I did earlier. Breakdown in which way? Because I think when you go back a bit, it's there. Like you play the video back.
Yeah, before.
Oh,
You mean when? Yeah, because you have a little bit of breakdown there. I see. Because you
yeah,
have
just
the
a bit,
original.
yeah.
Yeah, but you interrupt the breakdown with the map. I don't think you need the map there. I don't think you need
Okay.
to see, because it's an interruption for the shot. Like you have here this,
Right.
and then basically I would love to see it directly into this shot here. So you would go from there to this one, so that because then we do see a little bit of a breakdown. Not a lot, but it's at least more. I don't think you need to show the map as itself, by itself. I don't think you
Okay.
need to do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then okay, cool. That's a good shot. Congratulations. And then next one,
Thank you.
full CG shot, The Last Stand. So what's going on here? Is this a
This is a
personal project?
shot.
It's a
Yeah, it's a personal project. I was inspired by one of your shots. I think it's that Walking Dead.
oh yeah.
There was a katana
Yeah,
planted to the
yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did the blood projection in Nuke. Everything else, the stones, they are all kit bash. Nothing was modeled. I just did a layout and lighting and then comp.
It looks nice. I do think that you need to look into the flickering and you have a lot of flickering and a lot of shimmering on the helmet, like there,
Yes, the
especially on the side here. So maybe consider, if you can't find a way of getting it more sampled up, maybe bake the reflection and bake the lighting, because it could work better, because then it wouldn't move. It's so far away.
Okay.
It's so far away right now that there is no parallax going on. So, in fact, it's so static that you could even render a high-resolution frame and then project it as a 3D projection into the helmet's geometry inside of Nuke. You could do that, or you could do a projection inside of Maya. That also works. So you could do a projection map, because then you could bake the lighting. So render it as baked lighting, and then you wouldn't have any flicker whatsoever. It would be gone. Because you don't rotate the camera, and because there's no parallax, there's no problem on doing a projection on this situation, So that would be the ideal scenario. And then other things that I would say to improve the shot, I do think your grass is also a bit strange, because it's being cut. See, the grass is being cut by the rocks alpha channel for some reason. So you see this grass. Let me just go a bit back here. You see the grass there, and as you put in the atmosphere, you see that's being cut. So the grass should be. It looks like you've used the alpha channel of the rock, and somehow it's being cut by the grass. So you probably have some kind of problem going on there, that you need to look
I'll
into.
figure out what it was.
Yeah, there's most likely there's an alpha channel, a rogue alpha channel somewhere, something that is like in the wrong place, And another thing I would say is that the grass is also flickering quite a lot. You probably need to put some more samples on it. And then there's also some other disparities here. As you see, this ray of light that is coming into the scene kind of looks like it's getting cut by there, but the grass should still be in front of this ray. So these pieces of grass should actually not being cut like this. So again, it looks like you have some kind of alpha channels problem there. That is I think it comes here. You see, if you look at the breakdown, if I go frame by frame, you see there it is. So that's the cut there. And then as you put the other one, just go, it continues to be cut. So the grass is not in front of that fog, you know. So that would be something I would do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank
okay,
you.
So then we go into Auntie. So this is rig removal and cleanup. So Bab's direction this is a company, I'm assuming.
That's the director for the music video.
Okay.
Bob's direction.
Is it supposed to have two E's then?
Is it what?
Is it supposed to have two E's on the name? Because direction
I might have then I might have spelled it wrong.
No, but that's why I was asking, because it could be it could be an artistic name, you know, it could be an artistic name. That's what I mean. So yeah, you spelled it wrong. You need to like take away one of these. I think you did that before as well. I thought it was there we go.
Oh, okay. It's the same person. So I think I use Resolve to do the breakdown. So I guess
Resolve doesn't have Unfortunately, Resolve doesn't have spelling, and so whenever I'm on Resolve, I have a text editor open, and everything I put on text on Resolve, I go through the text editor first, check if it has any mistakes spelling, and then I copy it to Resolve, because Resolve doesn't have, at least as far as I know, it doesn't have a spelling thing. Maybe there's a plugin for it, but I from the default Resolve is not giving me any spelling, at least the one I have, you know. So
yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Let's go to the next shot then. This shot here, so the cleanup. So you did a projection, right? Was that what you did?
No, so you remember when Claudia was reviewing, I had forgotten what I did actually. I remembered after the review that I did a corner pin track to that.
Okay.
So 3D tracking wasn't working, and then I figured out why not just do a corner pin. So I did a corner pin tracking to it, and took one frame, I think 2 frames, 2 frames out and painted them, and then brought them back in.
Cool. Well, if it works, it works. There's a lot of ways of doing this. You could do a patch, you could do a UV painting system, you can do a corner print, like you said, you can do a planet tracker. It's quite a lot of ways of doing this. I think this looks fine. I think you did a good job. I think the parallax is respected. Kind of looks like it. If anything, I would say that you've made some decisions that, like, you removed this piece and you removed that piece, but it doesn't, and you remove that one as well. So those were removed. If the director doesn't care, it doesn't matter. But you might be in a situation one day that they might say you can't really touch the plate like that, and so. But I think it looks fine. If they didn't say anything, then it's up to them. You've also put another one there as well. So yeah.
There was no. One of the things that all these work was I think it was an afterthought because there was no supervisor on set.
Yeah.
For the whole project.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. And then the next shot, did you do a similar thing as well on this one?
This was, I think this was 3D projection.
Okay.
Because it's a very long shot.
Yeah.
So I had 4 patches, I believe, for the quality. The quality, of course, as closer to them and then further.
Okay. Well, it looks fine to me. I don't really see any issues. The shot is very compressed. It's very blurry and very low quality, so it's hard to tell if the grain is working, if there's any rogue patches. It looks fine to me, but maybe with higher quality you can kind of really tell. But I think it looks good. I think it's good job there. Okay, cool. And then Strange World here. This is a personal project. So what's up with this thing?
Yes, it's a personal project. So this is just one of a short I decided to do. That's a warrior there, and then the dragon is a 3D thing I got from, I think, Sketchfab. Yeah,
Okay.
it's based off the dragon from House of Dragon.
Okay.
I think that's Cyrax. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did a lighting, the layout, the text, the shading, and then the texturing, then the comp.
Okay.
So the whole background is a projection.
Okay.
The rendering was taking an hour, so I just projected.
Okay. Yeah, the soldier is flickering a lot. There's a lot of shimmering and flickering. So the soldier, if you're not gonna plan to animate it, you probably want to consider projecting him as well, because it's flickering so much. It's really distracting. So you could try to do the same solution that I was telling you to do on this shot here. So on the samurai helmet. So I think that would be wise. Now the other thing as well is that it is strange that no one moves. So I understand that of course this would be very hard to animate, but it is peculiar that it's all static. And also like there's other things as well that I think that are a bit strange, like the dinosaur. The dragon looks really weird. It has like this kind of yellow skin. Almost looks like it has dust or something.
Yes.
And you don't really... Also, the light of the mouth, the fire that is coming out of the mouth, is not really illuminating his body. You don't really... This is a source of light, and I'm not seeing his face being lit up, the interior, the mouth being lit up. I'm not seeing his shoulders being lit up. Like, there should be... Inside his mouth, with his teeth, there should be illumination of lighting inside this thing. So it does look like it's just been placed there without any interaction lighting. So is that object a composite that you put in, or is it part of the 3D scene?
With the fire?
The fire, yeah.
No, it's composited.
Yeah. You need to put a light source inside his mouth, and then render that as a pass. And then animate it as the fire grows in comp, then you would have the light pass.
Yeah, I did that. So, in 3D, I had that. How do you call it? The CG was not divided, and then the way there's a word for it. I think I couldn't divide it, and there was not enough time. Okay. So I just put a light in. The idea was I actually wanted to do the lip more, to have more SSS, but I could not split the mesh up. Okay. So I just put a light in there, and then that's what I used to do the firing comp. Okay.
It just looks. Then there's something wrong. Like, is it because the mouth is this the open mouth inside? Yes. So is that the fireball, or is it just the fire on the throat showing up?
So I put a light behind the throat.
Okay.
Yeah, inside the mouth. That's what I did.
Yeah, it just looks weird. I don't know, like it just something wrong with it. I feel like if that's the case, but also I think it's also because it's static. You don't move. It doesn't move. It kind of looks strange. Also. Yeah, it kind of makes it look strange. I don't know. I have a few problems with that. Like it's either it looks strange, and also the flickering of the warrior as well is also weird. So yeah, I would try to look into this shot and try to maybe rethink it a bit. You know, maybe the position of the dragon, maybe try to animate it a little bit, maybe try to rethink his skin as well, so it doesn't look, because it's a shame, because I like the pose and I like the composition. I like your forest. That's really also really nice. You have some kind of beast in the front here, like some kind of big spider or whatever that is going on here. So it's really nice. It's just that the dragon is really putting this down. You need to rethink about the texturing of the dragon, the mouth and the fire of the dragon, and also maybe consider animating it in some way, even if it's a very small animation that almost looks like slow motion. It doesn't really matter, you know. So it could bring some life to the shot, you know.
All right. Okay. I don't think I have the project file anymore, so I'll do it in a different version.
Yeah, just try something else. Yeah. Yeah, Tyler on YouTube's chat says, I think it looks strange because the mouth is facing straight towards the camera, and if you can't move it, make it mouth facing down at the night at least. Yeah, that's a good point, Tyler. That's a really good point. Maybe facing down, that could be a trick. Because also I think Tyler has a point. If he's gonna breathe fire out of it, is he going to hit someone? He's probably not going to hit the knight then, because the fire is just going to go front against the spider. But because you didn't really show the spider, it's very hard to tell that there's a spider there. Like, in the beginning, I thought these were just like tree trunks, but then I realized that there was a spider there because I saw the skin and the and because also it doesn't move. So there's some potential here, but you might need to rethink this a bit. Okay, so this is hologram look dev and integration. So you have an hologram there. It's just a CG hologram. There's not really much to say. It's a digital hologram. The integration is okay. It's a very stylized thing. You know, I don't really have anything to say about it. If anything, if this was a commercial, this is a commercial, right? Was it for TV?
It was more like a documentary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, cool. And then after that, you have this one. So character cloning. The character is misspelled as well. You need to like spell character correctly as well.
Thank you.
So, okay. So what's going on here? So we have.
It's the same person.
Yeah. So you basically rotoscoped him going in through here, right? Like that's. Yeah, so you filmed 2 shots, I guess?
Yes, 2 shots. Both are static shots.
I see. Yeah, I don't really see anything. I mean, looks fine to me. You've done some good work with the motion blur. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can see is that it is a bit strange that this is it because it's dirty, the boot or something. It looks like there's a lot of okay, made it look like a mistake. I didn't saw anything. The only thing I thought it was strange was this. You see this wrinkle on the clothing? Somehow the wrinkle moves into frames there. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like you have a patch of some kind there. I don't know, like or is it really on the plate? You need to look in if it's on the plate. It's a really strange thing going on there.
I think he twitches his leg a bit.
Okay, you think this is real? That it actually happened? Okay, then it's a really strange thing. Well,
yeah, because with him, I didn't really do anything. I just rotated.
Then it's on. Shot. Yeah, then it's one of those weird things that happen on the filming. Okay, cool. So he's there, and then he shows up. Yeah, this all looks fine to me, I think.
I think what would have made the shot work is if I had a different focal length to show the head at least.
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
The only thing that I would say, not that a lot of people will notice, is that you see that there is an interactive shadow happening on the car by this dude here. And it kind of moves in through the car and then actually goes into a place where there's sunlight. And then you see the big shadow. There's a moment here where you don't have the shadow. So you basically don't have the shadow here. And you never had the shadow on the person. I understand why, because it's a lot of work. But I'm just like mentioning that it is missing the shadow of affecting this person. This could be easily done by some soft masking. A little bit of darkness, just the same way you see it here. You see, this is just nothing more than a soft. This is the real shadow, but it looks like a soft mask traveling. You could have had a soft mask traveling to this person and through this area here as well, to just fake that shadow, you know. So yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be what I would say. Okay. So then. What's up next? Okay, that's it. Okay, so that's the last thing. Cool, man. Yeah, so nice showreel. I mean, like I said, I think maybe look into the sharpness of this CG and make it a bit softer so it doesn't look so CG-ish. Maybe remove the map altogether. I don't think you need it. Perhaps try to project this helmet or make it a baked render so that it doesn't flicker, and then look into the alpha channels of the grass plus the alpha channels of the grass, both on the left and on the right side.
Okay.
Then nothing here, nothing here. This, maybe rearrange this shot and look into a different type of way of making this shot. Nothing really here. This shot has kind of the shadow thing, but it's not a big deal. I think you could leave it as it is as well. So yeah, I do think that you have a nice showreel, but it's not a very long, not a long showreel. You don't have a lot of shots still. So, but I mean, it keeps progressing. You keep putting more stuff, and yeah, so it keeps growing. So, but yeah, that's it really. Anything else that you would like to talk about or ask or anything?
Not at the moment. I just would like to say thank you again, and then thank you for the anniversary review. That was amazing, actually.
Oh, no problem.
And yeah, and thank you for everything, the course, sharing your knowledge on YouTube, and then you and Ian on VFX podcast.
Oh, thanks so much for saying that. Thank you so much, my friend. Ian is actually in London now. He's actually here for a few days. So we're going to record a live episode. So here on my office as well. So, which is going to be nice. We're going to be doing an episode about the last film called How to Train Your Dragon, the live action version of the film. And we're going to be doing that episode with Christian, the VFX supervisor of the project. And so he's going to be here as well. All three of us will be here. But yeah, thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much for your kind words. And thank you so much for always being here and always supporting the show and always retweeting and always like shouting out. I really appreciate your support and your help, my friend.
My pleasure.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, well, that's it. We've done it. We've done all three showreels. Look at that. Someone on Twitch, as I said on the very beginning, I'm running YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. And most people are talking on YouTube. So I know the Twitch chat is a bit abandoned because most people have been talking on YouTube. But Moshi Moshi has said hello, and I didn't say hello back. So hello, Moshi Moshi, how are you doing? And he says... They say, I don't know if it's he or she, so they say the shadow would bring it up a notch. Nice spotted. Yeah, it is nice spotted. Thank you so much for saying that. I think the shadow would help the shot immensely. Cool. Excellent. We are done for today then. So basically, we're going to do the giveaway then. I think that's what we're going to do. In the meantime... I'll put the dates on the screen as well so that you guys know when we're going to have a showreel next. So that's the next dates. 16th of October, 30th of October, 13th of November, 27th of November. So those are the next dates of the showreels. If you want to have a review, just send your, basically make your appointment on the showreel calendar. The links have been distributed during the day, and also they are all on the description of all these videos. So that's the link for you to confirm your appointment if you want to do that. And in the meantime, we're going to do the giveaway of my Nuke course. And let's do that as well. So that's the giveaway that we're going to do now. So yeah, let's do that now real quick. So I'm going to just give an opportunity to everyone for them to do that. Okay, so let's roll the dice and see who wins here. So in the meantime, while I'm rolling the dice here, don't forget that next week on Friday, I'll be joined by Saint Walker. We're going to be talking about his amazing book, The Core Skills of Visual Effects Handbook, which is a book collected with 100 different artists and 100 different people, curated by Saint with the core skills of visual effects. It's a really good book. It's free. It's free, available online. And he's going to be taking questions from the audience. We're going to be talking about it, and can't wait to have this stream. It's going to be really nice. So yeah, and also don't forget, if you like my show, don't keep consider supporting the show on Patreon. Would really help me. The monetization on YouTube has really collapsed pretty much, and so if you like my show and if you like my content, consider following the Patreon, and I have exclusive videos there. I post now exclusive workshops, exclusive videos and workshops there every month, and so there's videos that you will find there that do not exist on YouTube. So I'm trying to ramp up the Patreon, since the YouTube channel is really kind of like not really working that much anymore. Like YouTube is really disintegrating in terms of monetization, and so I kind of need to have like other forms of support for the channel. Otherwise, the channel won't really continue. I don't think it can continue without those kind of supports. So consider becoming a Patreon. If you don't want to become a Patreon, you can also become a member on YouTube as well. That's also a possibility as well. And of course, another way you can support the channel is to get one of my Nuke courses. That's also a possibility as well, if you would like. I have 2 Nuke courses. The workshops are actually just been updated yesterday, so I have some new files, new classes there as well. But yeah, only if you can, of course. I know it's tough for everyone, but if you like the show and if you would like to support it, if you like to go through that, please think about that. Okay, so in the meantime, we do have a winner of the giveaway here. So let's see here. So the Nuke course goes to. I'm gonna see if I need to be careful not to put their email on the screen. Sorry. So that's the. I've misspelled Nuke. Of course I did. Why didn't I? Okay, so that's the winner. I've posted on both chats now. So we have a winner, which is Manic Neji 4. Manic Neji 4. That's their handle on Twitter. So I don't have a name. I only have the handle on Twitter. So the handle on Twitter is Manic Neji 4. If they are here, just please say hello and say something, and then I'll give you the new course then. So hope you're here. It's not a problem if you're not here. I could run it again if you're not here. It's not a problem. So are they here? I hope they are. See if they are. Let's see. Gonna wait a couple of more minutes. Congratulations. Yes, that's on order for sure. But I'm not entirely sure they're here, though. Not here, I think. No, I don't believe they are. So I'm going to just... I'll draw the winner. If they contact me later, that's fine. I can still talk to them and give them the new course if they do contact me later. Okay, so I'm happy to give them the new course if they do contact me later. So, okay, so the Nuke course goes to... Okay, need to be careful. It's a no-show, yeah. Well, like it's okay. I'm starting to wonder if I need to really do these things. So I have another winner here. So Dahlia Lynn, I think that's how I pronounce that. Dahlia Lynn. Yeah, the no-shows is a consistent thing for sure. Not so much lately, but it happens sometimes, Okay, so Dahlia Lynn, are they here? It's also a tag from Twitter as well. So hopefully they're here, and then I can give away the Nuke license. Sorry, not the Nuke license. What am I talking about? The Nuke course, not the Nuke license. No, sorry. My apologies for my... Yeah, maybe they're not here either, so I guess no one is here today. Okay. I don't think they're here either. So it's become a bit soft on these streams, I think. We've had a lot less people than we usually have on these streams. I tended to have 50, 60, 70 people on these streams, and now I barely crossed 20. And so it is Oh, last time I won. João is saying last time I won the workshop, I didn't want to ask you about it because you were busy with the anniversary. Oh, so you mean no, Dan? It's not a Nuke license. Nuke license was on the anniversary stream, but the person that won the Nuke license never contacted me, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that license. Need to think about that. What do you mean, João? Did I not send you the workshops? Is that what happened? If that's the case, I can send you. Like, you won. You mean you've won on the anniversary? Is that what you? Sorry, you need to explain yourself. Okay, I'm gonna do the third winner here, but this will be the last. Okay, so if no one is here, then they're not here. That's it. I'm not gonna roll the dice again. So so that's fine. I've tried my best. So, but yeah, before I go, like, let me know, João, what's going on there. Tyler also left me a message and I forgot to say it. Tyler said, really enjoyed these showreel reviews. I'm curious if you consider doing workflow reviews, where audience members show their workflow in Nuke and you can offer suggestions. That is a really good idea, Taylor. I'm not sure if people will like that, but that is a really good idea, actually. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Maybe I should do that. Man, that has a lot of potential, doesn't it? Because I can go through the Nuke thing, and yeah, that's cool, man. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, because yeah, I'm gonna make a note of that, and also making a note who said it so I don't forget it. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Tyler. Because that could be quite cool. I always spot a lot of problems on Nuke scripts, and so that was always my bread and butter. Whenever I worked in companies, that was my best thing, was to open Nuke scripts and immediately detect what's wrong with them. So that could be cool. Yeah, that is a brilliant idea. And I used to do that at the mill, and also at Fire.Smoke, and also at Sony. I used to do that a lot, and I would open the scripts, and there would be a problem with someone having a problem, and I would really be good at detecting immediately what the issue was. I was always very good at that. So that is Spaghetti Reviews. Oh my God, that is a great name. Okay, so João said, in the stream before the anniversary, I had won the giveaway, but I didn't have access. Didn't want to. Oh no, João, you should have contacted me. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm so sorry that I've missed that. How did I miss that? I am so sorry, my friend. Didn't mean to do that at all. Let's see here. So it would have been. Where are you? I just need to find your email, and I can fix that right away. I think I just need your email, so that I can locate. Oh yeah, here we go. I found it. No, I don't think it's this one. No, it's not this one. Yeah, you need to like message me if you could, João. Maybe you could message me on Discord or on any other place if you want, or email me or whatever. I just need to like find your email here on my platform so that I can upgrade your course so to workshops. I'm so sorry that I missed you. Must have forgotten. I'm so sorry for that. Because I have quite a few Joãos here, and so yeah, I actually have, let's see here, I have 5 Joãos on my course, and so I'm not entirely sure which one of you is you. So maybe, oh, I think I found you now, João Leiva. Yeah, I think I found you now. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that right away, but still message me. But I'm gonna just upgrade it to your yeah. Let's see here. So I've done it. I've done it now. So at least I think so. I've done it now. I've upgraded your login to have access to the workshops. So you should now have access. If you just log out and log in again, you should now have access to it. So okay, cool. Well, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna leave you guys all to it. We didn't find a winner of the Nuke giveaway, So I've rolled the dice 3 times. I'm not gonna roll it again because I'm assuming some people will contact me most likely. So with this in mind, keep in mind, like I said, next Showreel review will be on the 16th of October. Before that, we have this, which is on the 10th of October, the Core Skills of VFX Handbook with St. Walker. That's next Friday. And also between now and next Friday, I am sure I will do more Silent Hill F. So keep an eye on my social media. I'll probably just do a spontaneous stream of this game. I don't really schedule it. I just do them. I've never really scheduled them. So yeah, so that's it really. I keep an eye on my social media. I'll be posting what I'm up to and what I'm doing. But the next real official stream is the stream of the I'm putting myself on the wrong place. It's Friday the 10th of October from 6 o'clock. Be sure to be here. There'll be giveaways as well. We're going to be talking about the core skills of visual effects, a really important topic, and we'll be joined by the creator of this book as well. So can't wait to do that with all of you. And thank you so much for being here. Always like to go and check just to make sure I tell everyone as well. So I would love to thank my Patreons, which without them, I would not be able to run this channel. The channel would shut down if I could not have Patreons and supporters. And so I'd love to thank Andrew Winter, Ben Sicioni, Daniel Ansman, Hiroshi Saito, Kasuma Malinda, Perti Kanulenen, Peter Palashi, Peter Rockstead, Peter Tong, and this is this Left Fig. That's a great name. So they are my Patreon top tier supporters. They are the Patreons, the producer level Patreons. Thank you so much for your support. Without them, my channel really did not exist. And I also would love to thank all the other Patreons. I'm going to remove my thing here so I don't cover the names. This is to thank all my Patreons and all my members as well. This is the full list. I'm not going to name all the names, but this is the entire list of members and Patreons that support this channel with some financial support. And so I can't thank you enough for keeping this channel alive. Really, thank you so much for that. So, okay. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day. Manny is here, the giveaway. Hugo's, I'm already Hugo student, but I would like to get, Manny, no problem. I'll upgrade your, so just message me, and I can upgrade your login to workshop. So just message me so I don't forget, just like João. I'll upgrade your login. So, well, thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you around next Friday with the handbook stream, or at some point with Silent Hill F as well, and then more show reviews as well. And I'll announce the Nuke streams as well soon. So have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. We've had 210 people on YouTube, and we had about, how many people do we have? I need to go and check now. I really need to. I like to say this because I like people also to know that it's been supported and that we are a community here. So I really like to go and check first before I go off on the rest of my day. So today we had, let's see here. We had 39 people on Twitch, and we had 211 on YouTube. So we had a total of 250 people watching the stream today. Thank you so much to all 250 people that watched. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a great day. Okay? I'll see you all later.